The West Indies Federation. I am sure many of you would have heard your parents or grandparents speak about the West Indies Federation. But before we go into some detail, let us look at two other trading blocs that were developed long after our federation had failed. Mercosur is an economic and political bloc that was formed in 1991 after the signing of the Treaty of Asunción. The nations forming this bloc are Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Venezuela. Some admit that Mercosur has failed to integrate the region, but despite this and its other political and economic fractures, the Union still holds. Then there's the European Union. This was formed after the signing of the Maastricht Treaty in 1993. Its raison d'etre was to enhance the political, economic integration of Europe. The Union has a single currency, a unified foreign and security policy, and common citizenship right. These are the countries forming the European Union. Let us not forget that very soon the United Kingdom will no longer be a part of the Union. Who uttered these famous words? 1 from 10 leaves naught. How come they couldn't unite 3 to 4 million? Our federation had a flag. This is what the flag looked like. There was an anthem. These were the words of the anthem. Do they look familiar? They should. The words of the Trinidad and Tobago anthem were taken from the anthem of the Federation. There was a slight modification. After the collapse of the Federation, Patrick S. Castani, he modified it and entered it into a competition and won. The prize was 5,000 TT dollars in bonds. Okay, so let's move on now to the Federation. Many of our senior citizens still mourn the demise of our Federation. They felt it was a real attempt at uniting the region. The main reason for the formation of the Federation was to create a political unit that would become independent from Britain as a single state. However, before that could happen, the Federation collapsed due to internal political conflicts. The most important reason for the Jamaican dissatisfaction was the Federation's continuing colonial status. Jamaica had joined the Federation because its leaders had believed that the West Indies could quickly be granted independence. Established in 1958, the West Indies Federation comprised of 10 territories: Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, Dominica, Grenada, Jamaica, Montserrat, St. Kitts, Nevis, Anguilla, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and Trinidad and Tobago.